guys, welcome to Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel. It's Corrine here today, and I have a 12x12 layout for you with June's kits. Sometimes I can't figure out how to talk when I get on these things. I just had to restart this 6 times or so just for the intro. Tell you what, just a heads up, a warning, this layout is a pain in the bum. I fiddle for so long with it. I think the layout ended up taking me, I think it was about 2 hours. And I start out with 6 photos, and then I eventually go down to 4. And I kind of had this idea in my head about what I wanted, and it just wasn't working. And you'll see. It eventually gets there in the end, but there's a lot of fiddling. So you're lucky I cut it down to 14 minutes for you. Yes. Okay, this is the layout of my daughter Georgie, my oldest daughter, her 8th birthday, which was just in May. I know, it's crazy. I'm scrapbooking photos that were so recent. But this layout kind of called for unicorns and whatnot, and she had a unicorn themed birthday, presents, cake, you know, all that sort of good stuff. So I because I've got these little 2x2 photos, I've decided that I was going to just back the photos with the sprinkle paper, purely because they remind me of a cake and therefore birthday. So yeah, I just backed it with the sprinkles, and then I decided that I was just going to leave them across the page like this in a I don't know, banner fashion, I suppose you would say. And I'm going to have 2 banners, and I decided that I wanted to use that hip hip hooray because, one, it's a birthday, and that is my title. And I want to use that mermaid. I really shouldn't have used the mermaid. I wanted to use the unicorn one, but just happened like this, I guess. It fits, it works, move on from it, I suppose. I like to use things that coordinate with the story I'm telling. I really wish I didn't have to be like that, but my OCD's just works for me. So I'm kind of putting these in the fashion that I think they're going to go in, and I use a lot of staples in this because it was just the easiest way to get them to all sit together and whatnot without constantly shuffling stuff around. So the photos are of her bedroom. We gave her a mini makeover for her bedroom. She got unicorn bedspreads and pillows and stuff like that, and a couple of decorations. We hung some shelves up for her, and yeah, she got a couple of toys and stuff to open. So she's that's all, you know, that's what the photos are of the decorations and the stuff that we made. And I made over her desk for her so that she can scrapbook there, which she loves to do. Yeah, so I'm just going through the papers. I've picked out the ones that I think look good with the photos and everything. It's just that blue paper that was on the back of a cut apart sheet. It's one of my favourite papers. I really had to pick and choose what cut aparts I wanted to use from that sheet, and you know, what I didn't want to use, so I could cut it up and use it for other layouts. And I'm really struggling with this washi book this month, but I will eventually get through it, I suppose. I'm a bit funny with the washi banner things that are in the book on the first page. I decided they're too see-through for what I'm looking for, so later when I put that one on my page, I will back it with some white paper because I want it to stand out. You can see this is what the whole layout was about. Just fiddle-farting around trying to figure out where I wanted everything to sit and go. I wasn't happy with how the banner was kind of higgledy-piggledy at the top there. It doesn't look like it's a, hanging type banner, which it should do. But in the end, I just went with it. And I wanted it to all look like they were different heights at the top. And that's probably what contributed to it, not looking how I really wanted it to look. But I wanted the different heights anyway, so I don't know. I had to fight with myself on, what looked better and what I preferred or whatever. So I'm just going through, and that yellow is the branding strip off the bottom of the paper. I really like that yellow, that pop of yellow. So I've used both of those branding strips this month, just to add in little bits of colour throughout. It's really handy to have that because I feel like it really fits in well, that yellow, that poppy yellow. So I'm just cutting another banner. As you can see at the top there, I've got two of the same blue. That will be moved. I figured out, that I don't want the same colours close to each other and all that kind of fun stuff. And it changes constantly. I had it all down differently and then I've moved stuff around again. So it's pretty much just, where I'm, in the end I just go, okay, that's it, that'll have to do, and stick it down. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm so fiddly. This layout drove me insane. I think it's because I was pushing so hard to get it done so I could, get it edited and uploaded for Steph, and it just, it's school holidays at the moment as well. Hope you guys are all enjoying your kids being home. It's been great. And I think you can note the sarcasm in my voice. So, no, but really it hasn't been too bad, I suppose. It's only been 3 days, so we can't complain. We went up and visited Steph on Monday, and we had a picnic at the park with the kids, and they really liked it. And they've been tired ever since, and, just refusing to sleep and all that fun stuff. But I do miss them when they're at school all the time, so it is kind of fun to do some different things. I just wish they didn't make such a big mess of the house all the time. That would be really handy if they could just keep everything clean. Wishful thinking. Maybe one day. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, I think I'm committing now. Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty indecisive, and everything's changed from before. But that's alright, and I really wanted to get that. I preferred the banners and stuff the way I had it before, but I had to stop halfway through this and go and make noodles for my daughter. She demanded that it was lunchtime and wouldn't leave me alone, so I figured I'd just bite the bullet, pause the video and go and deal with that so I could come back and concentrate properly. So I'm just gluing everything down, committing to it now. I have received July's kit. I'm not even a quarter of the way through June's kit. Actually, I've gone through a fair bit of the 12 by 12 paper, but I haven't done any Project Life yet. I haven't, I think I've only done about 5 or 6 layouts, so I've got tons to go. But don't worry, I'll get into that. I will, next week we'll be starting with July's kits. That will be my first layout with them. And it'd be interesting because it is a boys kit and I don't have many boys. Well, I don't have any boys. I don't have sons. I have cats, boy cats. We have lots of boy cats. So they will probably feature a fair bit, although I use pink and blue for them. Doesn't really bother me, but I figure I have to use the boy kits somehow, so I might even try and make a sneaky girl layout with them, since it's got a bit of purple and stuff in. Back to this layout, because you're probably sick of hearing me ramble on about my life story for the holidays and whatever else is going on. Just adding some wood veneer in, and then I'm going back with some foam tape and I'm just putting it under all the ends of the banner there, all the ends of all of the banners, all of the everythings, just to add some dimension to the page. And I did a pretty big fail with this layout. I thought it was a good idea at the time. I thought I'd do like running brush script type thing at the top there and say that runs along the kind of the arch or the whatever of the top of the banners. And I thought I'd write happy birthday Georgie on the second row, and I did it with pencil a couple of times, and then I was like, no, it's not working. And then I thought I'll just go in with my black pen, and that was the silliest idea I've ever had. So I'm just stapling down the string as well. I just hold that above the table, push the stapler through, and then just turn it over and close the staples up. Pretty simple, except when you staple one of your fingers, like I did near the end. But that's alright. We all have these injuries in our scrapbooking room, and we will live to tell the tale. So then I grabbed my back pen out and did it, and it was just atrocious. And I thought, oh my god, what have you done? How am I going to salvage this? So I just left it, and I went off camera. Like, I just cut it behind the banners, cut the white cardstock from behind the banners, and then I mounted it all on foam and put it on another piece of white cardstock, and I don't think you can see that much difference. So yeah, I was happy with it in the end. That's all that matters. Anyway, I'm coming close to the end now, I think. I put that paper clip up there, and I'm just decorating with a couple of the washi stickers and the puffy stickers. And I'll move this around a few times. It goes back to the same place I put it the first time, but you know, whatever. We've got to try these things out. And then I'll stick some more puffy stickers on. I find some of those puffy stickers a bit hard to use. They're a bit of a random mix of different icons, you know. Don't always see the strawberry one, and I'm a real stickler for making sure everything that goes on my page, you know, relating to the photos or what the layout's about. Oh, I wish I didn't have to be like that, but I do. And you'll see my cat jump up soon. He got up about 6 or 7 times. He's driving me insane. Here he is. Say hello to Diego. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this layout. And he tried eating my scissors and everything while I was doing this. Hi, he's so pretty.